Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Today we got some mail, we also got our perfect apples having grown, we got our thing from Red's Gallery. Our nice solemn painting. I really need to actually start writing down which of those I've got. Because at present, I haven't been at present. It's perfect and solemn I've got so far. So I have hiccups for some reason. I don't like having hiccups. Yeah, I got a neat little new toy to play with today that I can't exactly show off on video, but I can talk about. It's one of those instances. And like, it's nothing bad, but I don't want to risk YouTube getting upset or Nintendo getting upset. I got a little handheld that plays games. That's not official. It's pretty neat. I've been messing with it for like the past 2 hours. Here, made it, huh? Well, take a load off, wee wee. What you need? What's the latest? Crazy fans want towels used by their favorite musicians during concerts, right? That's true devotion, you know. Hey, you should buy my gym-worn bamboo flooring. Guaranteed to go up in value. How about 1632 bells? If you're a fan of me, you'll like this deal. I'll buy it, sure, man. Wow. I always knew you were my #1 fan. Here you go, man. It's like bamboo flooring. Plus, your floor has never changed, so... Really? Thank you so much. I'll never forget this. You'll never forget it. Wonder if I carried that around long enough, how long it would be until he specifically tried to buy it back from me. We got Mo up there. May as well come say hi to Mo. Mo! Hey, Steven. The snow just keeps coming down today. Man, it's so sweet. Need something? Want to chat? It's redecorating time at Casa Mo. Right now I've got an anatomical model. I'm looking for something to replace it. It's around the same size. Since you have a knife and the sort of thing, maybe let me know if you have any... You may not have me for that spot. You're replacing an anatomical model. You may not have me for that. I have... It's one of those things where I am really glad with this little device I've got that I am okay and, I am okay when looking at programming interfaces and that I'm comfortable typing. Like, because for whatever reason with this little device, to add a new game to it, you don't just drag and drop into the SD card. Oh no, that would be too easy. What you need to do is drag and drop it onto the SD card. Then go into a game list XML file and edit that XML file to include basically the metadata for that game in the formatting that they want. There we go. Which isn't the hardest thing to do. It's definitely time consuming and would be probably infinitely easier if I was using Windows for this, but I need an SD card reader and my desktop doesn't have one. My laptop does. My laptop's running Linux. Good day for a nice cup of spice chai. Well, if you like it heated up, of course. So, something up, snooze it? Let's chat. The bagworm is so sneaky. Can't catch one. You get one for me? I can try. That's a request I can probably fill. I need to actually start, like, fishing and stuff, but we have a good bit of the month left. What a beautiful town. Why do we have so many weeds? It's the second weed. Weeds are supposed to be hardly ever spawning. Isabel, did you not tell everybody? We're a beautiful town now, Henry. You need to pluck weeds. Frickin' Henry, man. Not plucking weeds. Can't believe this. Can't believe this one bit. Oh, we got a notice. What is it? Yep, we've established Keep Oracle Beautiful. Now, no, it was a letter I got talking about birthday. I think it's Mo's birthday on the 12th. I could fire up the Switch and find out that way, but I'd rather not have the Switch sitting just on its home screen the entire time I'm recording again. But yeah, it's kind of funny getting this little handy device, because I basically was fiddling with my laptop to basically try and get it to the point where I could use it for what I'm now going to be just using this new little device for. Here we got Peck. Alright, who is Peck? Who really is this Peck? He's a hummingbird, or no, that's a woodpecker. Huh? Who are you? Not smart to sneak up on me like that, bro. Wait, you're Steven. You have a reputation and a half, bro. I've been amped up to meet you, bro. Forgive me for snapping at you, will you, bro? I didn't know it was you, bro. I'm Peck, bro. I moved in today, as you can probably tell, bro. But what you may not know, bro, is I'm here for you. I heard you're making this town respectable, bro. So I figured that means more sports, bro. So here I am, bro. That's just how he's gonna be. Even if he changes his saying, he is going to be the bro guy. Because his saying is literally bro. Why? Why, Nintendo? Why would you give Ed... Penelope! Hello, Bean. Hello, hello. Is it just me, or is it, like, totally freezing out? It's just you. What's up? What's the latest? Okay, you can't fool me. I know what you're really after. You want pride in my personal life. And you know what I say to that? Yay! Sounds like fun. So right now, we'll go over to my house, look at all my stuff. Alright. We'll go to Penelope's house. Neat. I don't think we've seen the inside of her house yet, so... Works for me. Just taking a peek. Those flowers are wilting. Hold up. No, Yeah, hold on. No, game. Okay, I guess Beautiful Town properly goes into effect at the end of today. Here we are. She'll unlock the door. And get on the floor. And do the dinosaur. Come on in, Obo. She has a very cute house. Glad you're here. Have fun, Obo. This is a super cute house. Oh, I love it. Hope you like my place, Steven. It's even better when you're in it, Obo. Aww. And got a nice little double wide seat. Oh no, she's trapping me now. She is literally trapping me now. I fell for her bait. She trapped me. I was super picky about how I designed this room. Bet there's something you love, right? I mean, yeah, but I don't want to buy it. If I say no, that's so mean. I knew it. Great taste just like me. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I just want to chat and hang out. You know, plastic tree or rubber tree. I'll buy it. This is gonna take her so long. I love Bubblegum KK. It's such a good song. Hey, watch the floor here. It's a little sticky. I dropped some bread pudding the other day. Aw. Hey, watch the floor. Yeah. Oh, you drop a lot of food. You okay? Like, do you need... We need to get her some, like, arm braces. Help her out. I love lounging on my simple love seat. It's like being in a plushy car that's parked and soft in a parking lot. Neat. Well, I'm gonna head out. Yeah. I love it. Oh, really? Keep up the good work then, Elbow. We can do this again sometime. Thankfully, she's not like, oh, you're just saying that to be nice. It's like, no, I really do like it. Frickin', who was it, Kurlos, I think it was? Always frickin' like, nah, you don't really like my home. It's like, my man, please. Go. Let's talk with Paula. Snow day, go day. Snow day, go day. Come on, Steven. Get into the snow day spirit, Yodelay. Swingway, did you need something? Come on, chat. Hey, Steven, what do you think of my clothes? I already told you they're cute. Whoa. Oh man, don't say stuff like that. It's embarrassing. But I'll take the compliment, Yodelay. Like, did she think I was gonna suddenly not think they're cute? I mean, it's the same clothes she had on yesterday. Still cute. I mean, it's a little less cute when you remember that she was wearing them yesterday. But, you know, that's just how animals work. They wear the same thing day after day. I'm wearing the same thing day after day in-game. Hello, Steven. Cold, isn't it? What would you like to talk about? What's the latest? I got the most interesting idea, Steven. There's something I own, and I want it buried for a while so it won't get dirty. So I put it in a capsule. I mean, yeah, I'll help. Thank you. I don't know how much this means to me. Where is your house? I don't remember where exactly your house is. I will not peek inside. I will just bury. You do not need to worry. Is this your house? No, that's Annalisa, so she's the next house up. She's this one. Yes. Do. Bury. How jerkish would it be if they had put read as the top option? Oh, my inventory's so messed up, but it's fine. Keeping an organized inventory in New Leaf is a lot more difficult than it really needs to be. But a lot of that just comes down to how the game handles things. We gotta talk with Barbara again, let her know we buried the thing. I swear, you're not even bothered by this cold at all. I'm really not. I buried it. Thanks for taking care of that capsule for me. Now don't forget where you buried it. At some point I'm gonna ask you to dig it back up. It's basically impossible for me to forget where I buried it, because I buried it in front of your house. Literally in front of your nameplate. In front of your house. There's virtually no way I could forget. Yeah. Definitely am going to now have just something to do should power ever go out. Which is nice. I mean, again, that was kind of the idea I had with getting my laptop working was, hey, at least it'll be a few hours of stuff. But now with this little device, you know, it doesn't play, like, much past the DS, but that's fine. Honestly, that's more than fine. I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time messing around with that little device, probably as I'm going to bed. Like, it'll probably just become my, my go-to thing to mess with as I'm in bed. Fossil here. I swear, if that's the fossil I've been missing this whole time, that would be pretty funny, but I still have 2 fossils to find. I also have the snowball to find, and I've not found it either. Yeah, we may as well spin this snowman while we're here. What's this snowman got for us? Our fate rests in his eyes. Alright. What we got? $45. Okay. I should definitely spin both other snowmen before I, Yep. Yep, I know, my man. I know. Hey, Henry. It's time I greet everyone a new way. I'm tired of the same old hey hello. Give me a new go-to greeting. I got one for you. So we got, as a catchphrase I'm trying to get everyone saying is fagoo. Well, there is another sound that animals can make. If you don't know that meme, it's literally an image of cats are filled with so many pleasant sounds, and it just says fagoo above a cat. And there's another one with bunnies, and it is jorp. So jorp's gonna be the greeting. Jorp, jorp. How's it sound? I love it. I love those memes. Why can't I think of stuff like that? Because you're not chronically online and a bit of a meme lord. I say a bit of one because I'm not really that much of a meme lord, but I do enjoy myself a good meme. And yeah, I want to spin this other snowman, at least one of the other ones, before I build the next snowman. Because if this had ended up being 14 or 19, then I would have been at risk of finishing the card. I don't have 25. So, you know. Hey man, look at a little melty. I do actually want to make mention of something. There's like, there was a post I saw earlier where it's like, you know, every generation basically has at some point basically started, you know, they've basically been given crap by older generations for things they enjoy or do. And then at some point they eventually will become that older generation. And like, you know, it is about time that we as people stop doing that. And I'm just reminded of that anytime I think of like things like the 6-7 meme. Like, how many of y'all, when you even just hear 6-7, you're like, ugh, stupid Zoomer meme. Like, what's so wrong about it? How is it any different than 42, 69, 420? Like, how is it any different? Because to me it isn't. It's just a number meme. We have plenty of those already. Like, heck, pi is a number meme. Like, it's definitely used as a meme. You know, let's see the snowball. Still haven't found the gem rock either. I really need to get this built up right here. Ugh. And like, I don't see the harm in it. It's a number. Technically two numbers, because they don't say 67. It's 6-7. Like, I don't understand why so many people get upset from that meme. I should also take this around this way. Because, like, it's just a number. And again, like, it's not like, you know, us older generations are any better. We have plenty of our own number memes. Only ours tend to reference, you know, adult things or drugs or one very specific book that a lot of the people that make 42 jokes probably have never read. And those that have read that, you know, that book, you ought to know, 6 times 7 is 42. 42 is the answer to the meaning of life. 6 times 7 is clearly the question. Maybe they're onto something, guys. You know. It's just one of those things where it's like, I know I'm trying to go through this year with like the mentality of don't yuck people's yum. You know, people like the 6-7 meme, let them like it. you know, there's no reason to try to stop people who like a meme or something from enjoying it if it's not adversely impacting you in any way, you know? And, well, let's be fair, it doesn't adversely impact you. Like, the thing I've heard the most is like, but it doesn't mean anything. It's like, yeah, it doesn't. So? There's a gem rock. Still have only found 2 fossils. I am the worst at finding fossils in this game. Jesus. Where haven't I been? Because it's somewhere I have not been consistently. And now there's 2 fossils there. Oh no. I don't know. Help. I'm so bad at this. I don't remember having this many issues finding fossils before. But apparently now I'm just dumb. Okay, there's not one there. Because up here is the pitfall seed. So there is no point digging that up. It's just the pitfall seed. Yeah, I know with those little emulation devices, my oldest brother also got one. I have left the offer that I will show him how to put games onto it, but I am not. I am not doing it for him. He is old enough to be able to do things like that on his own. Especially after being shown how to do it. He's 8 years older than I am. Like, he is old enough. And, like, some people might think I'm being a bit harsh. But I just want to make it clear of, like, if, say, like, my decently tech-illiterate mother was like, hey, I want one of those, and wanted help doing that stuff, I would help her. Because she's decently tech-illiterate. But my oldest brother is very much one of those people who, one, is convinced he's good with computers until he suddenly decides that he's not. Has decided in the past that he knows more about Windows and how it works than Windows does, and deleted programs and ended up causing some of his drivers to corrupt because he randomly deleted and set things to read-only and, you know, did all kinds of things you're generally not supposed to do something that you don't need to do those things to do, which was turn off Windows Update. That's all he was trying to do, was just disable Windows Update. And he ended up breaking his audio drivers. But, you know, he knows that's the only way to stop Windows Update. Nah. Okay, I am not seeing these fossils anywhere. I've been around basically the entire village at this point. I beg of you all, if you've seen these anywhere, have you seen my fossils? If found, please leave a comment. I am an idiot and need help. Lost 2 fossils. Plus, I mean, it is very much the case of after having done it, it's not difficult, it just looks confusing, because you're basically just filling out metadata, but it's not in the most... Like, a lot of, I imagine a good bit of the confusion just comes from it being, well, no, you'd still have to do the proper formatting in Notepad. Though regular Notepad probably wouldn't work. You'd probably need Notepad+. Which I could probably put on my laptop, and that would probably work, but installing things on Linux is not straightforward. Because why would it be straightforward? Like, why would you want things to be straightforward when instead they can be obfuscated? Like, this is something I've seen someone actively mention. Like, the only thing that keeps Linux safe, given that there are no antiviruses that really work on Linux, and there's only one of them that is open source, which means that people on Linux would actually use it. Ooh, both of them are new, I guess. Yes, so we get 3 things donated at least. The only thing that keeps Linux safe is that nobody has really stopped to develop a virus for Linux. Because, yes, everything on Linux is basically done through isolation. When even installing things, you basically are doing it in an isolated sphere, and, you know, it's hard for things to cause you problems, but not impossible. And if someone were to develop a virus that piggybacks on top of something that you would install, there's basically nothing you can do to stop it. There's no antiviruses. You can't really get rid of it once it's there. Like, it's very much a case of Linux is secure because nobody gives a crap. There's not enough Linux users. She who wears laceless shoes is probably busy with space monsters. Samus's boots! I'm wearing those because I'm kind of tired of these blue shoes. I got a lucky ticket. Fortune 43. I really want to play a Metroid game. And I have the ability to now. Well, I mean, I had the ability to anyway, but now I have the ability to do it from bed. Which, yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm gonna buy this striped sofa. 2020. That was a year. You know, as far as years go, 2020 was really not as bad for me as it was for a lot of people. I know it was a bad year for a lot of people. That was the last year I was working. So, I had money, so it really wasn't that bad, because I had money and no expenses. The part that makes all of that a little bit tragic is I basically spent all of that money on an ex that is completely out of the picture at this point. So, yeah. That part's a little tragic. I spent probably a good $10,000-ish on my ex. And, like, I'm not saying that to be like, she owes me stuff. She doesn't. I willingly spent money on her because I enjoy spending money on people. But, logically, I really should have hung on to the majority of my money. I shouldn't have been spending it on other people, but I was, because that's how I am. I did spend a good bit on snacks. And I also bought my computer. Like, buying my computer, though, was actually with my, basically my tax refund, so. Alright, what we got? I'm a little sick of pants, and there has not been good pants. Black formal skirt. I'd like to try it on. Yeah, that works. Come on, Mabes. You ought to know that anyone can wear a skirt. Oh, Steven, welcome. I feel terrible that you take the time of your day to come see me, yet I never have a single moment to chat. The profit margin on our clothing is so low, no matter how hard I work, it feels like I get nowhere. Hold up a sec, sis. Haven't we had this conversation before? Make something high quality and make it fast and on the cheap. Sound familiar? Who says those exact words like they're quickly going out of style? But Mabel, you take pride in your work like I do, right? I mean, our hearts go into making our clothes, don't they? So don't you want to be able to offer them at a low price that customers will prefer? Ah, the customers might be fine with it, but you aren't, sis. You aren't a machine. Look, let's just forget about it. I've always loved that worker bee mentality of yours anyway. What? Come again, Mabel? Did you say something? I was lost in thought over here, thinking about my work, so I didn't hear you. Hehe. I didn't say a word, sis. You just keep on working. Indeed. I also love that worker bee mentality. Ah, what we got over here? I could be a scout. Be a scout from TF2. Yeah, I don't like the ball cap, so I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I think I'm good. Again, I know I should be buying plenty of stuff. We will get there. We have a whole year. We will get the upgrades. All of them except the Dream Suite will probably happen. And if they don't happen, that's fine. That's just how this year went. Like... Now, this has actually still been a pretty long episode. We could actually go and visit the island today, which is something that wouldn't be a bad idea to do. Now, the tool I just bought, the axe, it breaks. It is the only tool that breaks. It, as you might guess, is used for chopping down trees. I will be chopping down some trees, but not yet. We also have our house upgrade to push around. You gotta get this pushed, get this pushed, get this pushed. We push it 2 squares back. Gives us a lot more room. Our home actually feels pretty homey now. Okay, I do want to push the bed up into the corner because, you know, corner bed. Nice place. I mean, my bed now is in the corner. I kind of wish it wasn't, but it's too big to be anywhere else, so... Like, the only other place I could move the bed to would be if I moved the dresser that's right here. Like, I'm smacking the dresser. And then swung the bed around so it's right under the window. But I'd have to move stuff on both sides, and then I would struggle to find room for where my computer could be. So, yeah. Now, we do have some stuff to put away. Namely, the axe, which is going to come down here, so I can always find it again. I'm going to put these pants here. May as well put my shoes here. Hang on to this flooring. I'm just going to sell both of those. And that. Sell that. We got to plant those. There we go. I could place out another of the gyroids. I think 2 or 4 of them can work in this game. I don't remember exactly how many. Some number of gyroids will function at the same time. Red tulips and white cosmos. Whoop, Barbara wants something. Did not mean to bunk you, Barbara. So, Steven, do you believe in UFOs, darling? Yeah, of course. I believe. Oh, for sure. I've spotted them. After midnight, the UFOs come out late. Oranges! Unidentified oranges! All over my floor. Oh, those UFOs think they're so tricky. But I refuse to have any strange citrus going rogue in my house. I missed the last bit of what she said. I accidentally pressed A. My thumb kind of twitched. She has unidentified flying oranges. I feel that. But I mean, I'm a Voices of the Void player. I obviously believe in UFOs. It's honestly just a case of, while I don't... Okay. I am very much in the camp of, I don't believe that, like, visitors have come to Earth. Or at least if they have, that they left anything behind. What does extra say? Ores. Alright. What I do believe is that we're not the only life in this universe. There has to be more somewhere. It just requires, like, perfect conditions. Arr, what in the deep blue? To me peepers, peep our new mayor. Name of Steven. Yar, old Tortimer left a whale of a job to a wee minnow. Nar, don't pay me no mind. I be known as Cap'n. I ferry folks across the briny deep to the island and back in me boat. If you fancy yourself an ocean voyage to the island, why not hustle over here, ye wee shrimp sandwich? Yeah, I'd like to go. What's that? You want to head to the island? It'll be 1,000 bells per round trip. Yes, please. Yar, good deal. Leave her to me. You can't bring your effects onto the island, so I'll just be holding on to 'em for ye. Don't worry yourself none. Most of your stuff will probably still be here when you get back. Yar! Well then, hop in me boat, by gar. Indeed. Let's hop in his boat. Yar by. Away we go! And I'll be shushing for the next moment because I don't want to interrupt his beautiful song. I bet you make one amazing sumo wrestler if you put your mind to it. Yar, we be landing soon. You know, I don't know if sunflowers need a lot of sun to grow. But here we are, at the island. This is where Captain's family lives. So, let me explain things. Over here is where you go to go on island tours. You should do those. It earns you points. Those points you then spend over here on various things that you can only get here, from basically ocean-themed stuff to pirate-themed stuff. You also get other things like bush shrubs and such. Right here is a little shop where you can sell things. You should never do that. As much as it is very cute that Captain's daughter is buying stuff, she only has her allowance to buy things with, so she grossly underpays. There's a basket back there that you can put the things that you harvest here into. You can get tools that you might want right here. And so goods, we can have a blast over here. It tells us how to use them. I want to borrow. He offers us every tool. I think I could go diving. I'm just going to start with fishing. I don't want to rush through everything. And we don't need to worry about giving it back. He'll take it back before we go anywhere. But I suppose he doesn't offer a watering can. So we can't exactly get more flowers on the island, but it's fine. Or did he offer one? I wasn't paying enough attention. Now, we could catch bugs, and catching bugs is a good thing to do at night. At night, some really valuable bugs will be on these trees. So, yeah. Fishing is generally what you want to do during the day. We also do want to gather up the various fruits that we can get here. We got coconuts, and this should also be mangoes? Yes, mangoes. Mangoes are pretty neat. Man goes for mangoes. And you can plant mangoes on your regular island, and you can also plant coconuts on the beach. Coconuts can only grow on the beach. So, keep that one in mind. Okay, we're 3... 5... 7... 9... Now, I mean, there are still new bugs here for us to catch as well, and let's be real, I'm better at catching bugs than I am at catching fish. But, you know. Okay, so start with this one. I cast too far. Alright. Yep. Really, fish? Really? Come on. What we got? Hey, I almost messed that up, but that was actually correct. A ribbon eel! Got a ribbon eel, good for tying to presents. Yeah, it is pretty good for that. There's one new donation for the museum already. Now, the thing you want to be on the lookout for here is not horse mackerels, because they are worthless. Is sharks. Basically, you want to watch for a little fin poking up above the fish. That indicates it's a shark, and sharks are worth a lot. So, catch sharks. That's what you want to do. Trust me. It's also a pretty valuable butterfly flying back there. Now, the island here is, like, the best way to make money. You will get the most bells from here. Caught a sea bass. See? A bass! Like, bugs are generally the thing you want, but just fishing is also good because, again, sharks. A thing to note is that, you know, come summer, you can do this on your own, you know, in your town and save yourself the 1,000 bells. But you can do this any time of the year. Basically, now that we have access to the island, a clownfish, who's laughing now? Now that we have access to the island, turnips are kind of redundant. Because why would you want to risk when you can guarantee make money? A zebra turkeyfish. What are you? Make up your mind. It doesn't want to. Now, I don't want to spend forever here. And that's totally not just because I want to put more games onto the little device I got and don't have the most amount of time today for doing that. Also, we basically, almost everything we're catching is going to be donated, so don't really have much purpose to still be here. Another horse mackerel. Okay. I'm going to take that second horse mackerel as a bit of a sign. And I'm going to grab the bug net. May as well get a few bugs while we're here too. Because, I mean, we need to expand everything out. So, want to borrow. Yeah, there is no watering can. That's a shame. I missed. I got it. Caught an Agaricus butterfly. I guess this one agreed with me. This is a pretty valuable butterfly. It's worth, I think, like 3 or 5,000 bells, somewhere in that range. Darn it. Those things are so hard to catch because they do that. Caught a migratory locust. It migrated to a good spot. It did, kind of. I mean, you have to like hot for this to really be a good spot, but a lot of people do, so, you know. Not me having the thought of like, man, I wish I could zoom out the camera. I've played too much New Horizons. Yes. Okay. Catch ourselves a mantis. Time to pay our respects. That's another one. I don't really need another mantis. There was an orchid mantis behind me. So I just failed to catch a lot of stuff. Didn't fail to catch that. Got a tiger butterfly. I pounced first. Alright. We have 2 spots left. Oh, we already have way too much stuff. Though, I mean, for a good value trip to the island, you can really go wild. You can go ham. Caught a grasshopper. Seems like it hopped its last. I think it just hopped its first, really. Frickin'... those things are so difficult to catch. Because you kind of have to sneak up on them. But good luck doing that. And keeping your sanity. Well, there is another Agarius. And there was another Orchid Mantis. And I just scared it off again. Regular mantis. Okay, I think I'm full up. Yeah, okay. So, how do you get your things back from the island? Because you can't take them in your pockets. That's pretty much established by the fact that, you know, you left your stuff behind. Here's the item drop-off box. Items checked in here will be delivered to your town upon your return. Sabs, we found the box at the town docks, so collect them there after returning. Yep, and you get 4 pages of 10. So 40 things. If you fill this with valuable bugs and sharks and stuff like that, you will basically be set for life. Let's actually do that, and then put these down here, because those are sellable. Actually, yeah, I think I'm pretty good to just go. We may as well talk with Gran while we're here. Grams. Shiver me timbers! Don't be sneaking up on an old woman like that. Nearly scared me out of my shell. And that wouldn't be a pretty sight. Must be new here. Me son brought you over in his boat, yar. I'll send you here when I buy an island souvenir for your home or your sweetheart back home. Something you like, gotta go on Turner and Metals, she don't accept bells. Last salmon over there be your daughter-in-law. You can ask her about tours. Yep, I mean, we'll do that at some other point. We do need to talk to her to go home, though. Leilani, ahoy there, lad. You be Stephen from Oracle, don't you? Heard all about you from Mr. Tortimer, I did. Welcome to the islands, yar. Here at the counter, we can sign up for a tour of the tropical island. Let's get some informational pamphlets over there. Take a peek if you want. If you're feeling lazy, just relax and take a load off. I want to go home, actually. I want to go home. Yeah, I'm sure. This episode's been like 50 minutes. I will be doing tours at some point. When it comes to love, you gotta be patient and wait for the right person. I wish I was. Yarr, we be here. I wish I had been patient and waited for the right person. That's the problem, though. I thought I had found the right person. Till next time. Oh, and here be your effects. Alright, here's our box. You can take your time to pick stuff up, but you do want to get it all picked up, like, as soon as possible. So we will take our museum donations, because I believe I can fit all of them with my inventory right now. Yes, I can. And I'll be back for the coconuts and mangoes and sellables. I do have... yeah, okay. Because I've already donated a horse mackerel. Of which, as a reminder for people, horse mackerels are worth 120 bells. I think. They might be only worth 80 in this game. Either way, they are worthless. I was actually thinking if I wasn't gonna pick up the bug net and catch a few bugs as well, I was honestly going to just sell them to Captain's daughter, because you don't take much of a loss. They're not worth anything to begin with. I have a bunch of donations, my man. Like, the island is great for getting just a bunch of donations. Especially if you're playing at, like, this time of year, or really any time that isn't summer. Like, if you're playing in the summer, you, again, can catch all of those things just around your town. But I'm not playing in the summer right now. It's winter. It's January. It's the 9th. It's the 9th day of the year. Did you know that? We are 9 days into the year. Feels like 9 days. Wonder how many other people it feels like 9 days for, because it feels like 9 days for me. Like, I will always find that a little funny. It's just hearing people be like, man, the year went by so fast, or like, or they'll hear like, oh, we're like over a week into the year, and they're like, really? It's like, yeah, how have you not noticed? Like, maybe I'm just way too attuned with, like, time passing around me. I don't know. But I sure notice every day. Some days I wish I didn't notice them. You know, as I've kind of joked, I wish some of you guys would give me that go fast juice so I can, you know, speed through a year. That'd be kind of nice. Alright, now where are we going to plant some coconuts? We can do them, like, right here. I'm not going to plant many, because they are a little annoying, because you only get 2 of them per tree. But it is a good thing to have. Nah, that's too close to the ramp. I don't want to put that there. I'll put a few, like, over here. I do really like the 2 p.m. snowing music. It's so good. Okay. 4 trees will give me 8 whenever they're grown. How many would I need to get 2 stacks of 9? So, 2, 4, 6, 8. Then 10. I need 9. I'm dumb. It's 2 times the number. So it's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. which would give me 16. So I need one more tree. Get 18, which is 2 stacks of 9. I'll put it there. Yeah. Now let's go get 3 mango trees, at least. I'm going to start with 3. I don't think I'll go for more than that for now. I'm also going to put them, like, kind of close to my house, because, you know, safety and all that. Yeah, okay, I can't carry on that pattern. Let's see, you know. Oop, no. I'm okay with a few trees along here. And I like mangoes, so. Man, I go for mangoes. Bury a horse mackerel. Grow a horse mackerel tree. There we go. Now let's come sell the rest of the stuff at retail, and then that will be it for today. And today's been a pretty long one, so, you know, not bad. Hello, Reese. I want to sell. What did I bring in? 9 coconuts, 3 mangoes, 2 useless fish, and a Garius butterfly. 6,300 bells. Heck yeah. I think the Garius is only 3,000 in this game, but it's still a lot. Alright. Let's leave the shovel on. I was gonna pull out my umbrella, but pop a squat on this rock. And with that, that is going to be it for today. I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.